Let's go over the suits we see at the start of Metroid Dread first, starting with the traditional style Varia Suit. There's no gameplay of this suit, only stills in the introductory cutscene. This Varia Suit is a mishmash of several traditional Varia Suit designs, which does a good job at representing Samus at her peak, and as we knew her. There's the obvious Metroid Dread styled arm cannon and helmet shape, but there's also the Super Metroid Varia Suit silhouette, visor, chest plate, and shoulders from the front, and the Samus Returns Varia Suit with the colors, hand, legs, and back of the suit. There's even a bit of fusion muscle fiber on the left arm? Weird. Of course, the blue visor looks good here, and the suit overall looks stoic and sturdy, which thematically ties into Samus' status. And then to see her be brought near to death with ease shows just how dangerous even a single X form can be. This Varia Suit is pretty cool. It can come off as a mess if looked at in its entirety due to the mixing of simple and complex design philosophies, but for what it set out to do, it did a great job. This should be the final fusion suit that we cover in this series. Oh, how far we've come. The fusion suit in Metroid Dread only has two shots of it, one recreating the iconic debut of the suit, and the other highlighting Samus and her enemies in Metroid Fusion. It incorporates the layered muscle fiber texturing as seen in the Samus Returns version, while staying more faithful to the original design of the fusion suit in silhouette, the stretchy plastic material on the top layer, and overall design. The arm cannon is more reminiscent of the original, the neck guard from the original suit is back in this too, which isn't seen in the other versions, and the gold of the suit has a really nice metallic finish to it. The helmet looks great, and to see the blue visor staying consistent is nice. The air tubes are stuck to the helmet unlike the original where they were connected to the chest, but that's more consistent with the helmets that came before and after. This is probably my definitive fusion suit design. There's a reason why I said Zero Mission's Power Suit is the best traditional one. Metroid Dread's Power Suit, to me, is the second best suit Samus has ever worn, just behind the Echo's Varia Suit. The colours are the immediate first thing to notice. The cold blue and red upper portions are clean and vibrant, but it's the white of the inner layer of the armour that is the part that completes the look. It makes the green highlights work way better now due to the change from the yellow. That is the major reason why this look works so well, and it's to the point that I want white to be the default colour of the inner layer moving forward. The arm cannon has also seen a redesign to more prominently show the beam equipped, and it looks awesome. The visor is aggressive, and we even get first person shots from it, which is great to see as a Prime fan. I also love the bulky boots. The flaps actually move, and they are heavy hitting when Samus is in motion. She has confidence and power, but still has clearly feminine ways in how she moves, unlike a lot of the previous games. The suit is sleek without being extreme, which is exactly how it feels in game. You know what, because there is more to cover, I'll also give Dread's Power Suit a second part. This is part 2 of the Dread Power Suit review. The highlights are more prominent from the side now, with them being on the sides of the shoulders to allow the player to see Samus in dark areas or from further away. The muscle fiber-like layer of the suit has also been carried over from the fusion suit from Samus Returns, and has even formed armor plating, showcasing that the suit is regenerating. Storytelling through design. There is also a part that I never thought I'd mention, and that's Samus's, well, rear. It is absolutely huge, and it should be given that she kicks, runs, and jumps all day. I do not mind this at all, and the suit overall is very well proportioned. There's also a cool visual to show Samus' spine. The upper body is interesting in that the center of the chest plate sports what resembles a Galactic Federation Marine visor, and on the back it shows the boosters have returned and the 3 dots seen on the fusion suit are still present. The arm specs from that suit have been severely flattened, and it's honestly the only negative I have for this power suit. Metroid Dread's Power Suit is incredible. It's clean, sleek, and it still looks like a powered suit of armor, and it feels like it too. The artists and designers that worked on Metroid Dread just don't miss, do they? Metroid Dread's take on the Varia Suit is an instant classic and stands out from the rest beautifully. The white of the inner armor is carried over from the Power Suit, and it makes the warm orange, red, and greens of the suit more segmented, stand out more, and make the suit feel more balanced overall. The lights of the boots have shifted to the center, rather than the ankles, which I honestly preferred. The organic layer is still present, albeit more contained and natural feeling while being ingrained into the armor itself. This is showing the suit's regenerative abilities on full display. The chest plate is more of a solid block as a result, with an additional collar guard protruding at the top of the torso. It also possesses rather menacing looking lights. They work in tandem with the organic layer and the suit's design to flow down the suit to make your eyes ease into each segment. The suit is rounded and curvy with sharp accents to act as a contrast, but not so much that it makes Samus look like a villain. God, I simply don't have the time to go over everything in one shot. I just have to make a second part for this as well. This is part 2 of the Dread Varia Suit review. This Varia Suit continues the mechanical approach in how the armor functions. The boots have a guard that adjusts to Samus's movements, and the armor on the joints interlock with itself. The shoulders are also larger and rounder than the Power Suit, but not to the extremes of Prime's Varia Suit. The proportions are still the best it's ever been, and it's very easy to see someone wear a suit like this for real. Something I need to mention is that Metroid Dread shows Samus wearing an oxygen mask of some kind under her helmet. This seems like such an obvious choice that it's now weird to see her without it. Please keep hate this, it's such a cool visual. I also just have to mention Samus's lower half here in general again. Mercury Steam, how have you got me down bad for suits of armor? The rear and legs of the suit are sturdy, thick and curved, and it makes perfect sense because of Samus's power and mobility in this game in particular. To see this be a trait of all of the suits in this game is just the cherry on top. God, what more can I say? The design, the animations and feel are immaculate. This is the new age of Samus Aran. What started in Samus Returns continues here, with Metroid Dread's take on the Gravity Suit being very distinct from the game's Varia Suit rather than a recolor like previous games. The armor is thicker and more reinforced, with the shoulders being larger and pronounced. There are hip guards that are introduced with a pair of hip lights like in previous suits, and the suit in general is more covered in purple, showing that the outer layers are far more healed now. I worry that the purple covering more of the white armor is a sign that the white isn't here to stay. Please don't get rid of it in future, I beg of you. The lights on the body go all the way down the torso, and I can't say I'm a fan of it, nor the fact that they are green and not blue. You've heard me say it a dozen times, so you know the reasons by now. The boots also bother me. The armor itself flexes rather than acts like the knees, elbow and previous boots where the armor is segmented and can interlock. Even the back of the helmet has a piece that looks like it can be opened, so why lose that mechanical component? I feel a bit mixed on this one. It's good, but the fact I sequence break to avoid it for as long as possible probably isn't the best sign. I will fully admit that when I first saw the Metroid suit, I was not sold on it whatsoever, but over time I have grown to like it. This new suit does a great job at displaying Samus's unleashed fury at the end of the game, and harkening back to the classic green, red and brown colours of the Metroids in the classic Metroid games. The green armour has a rough and organic texture with sharp extremities. There are claws, spikes and teeth in various spots of the suit. Even the arm cannon itself has been completely changed to look more like a Metroid. This is the other suit to have red lights, like the Phazon suit, and they give off an entirely different feeling. They are sharp and aggressive, and can even look like blood with how it flows down from Samus's face. Even the oxygen mask and interior of the helmet got changed to reflect Samus's metamorphosis into a Metroid. I just wish Samus herself did as well. It might seem a bit busy and jarring to some, but that's partially the point. I still don't know if I want to see this suit appear in another game, but for its first showing, it's pretty cool with what it does. Subscribe for more Metroid videos and shorts like this.